can be. So watching him just perform nicely. Snowball him. They're going to go for Soshka, but that Snowball's going to chase him up on top of the hill.
Oh,
he can Sandstorm, but they got Sentry Wards as well. So King of the Hill is going to belong to Team Empire. They get first blood again. And, well, the trees are removed. But what's he going to do, Stun? Soshka's realizing that he's there. Okay, he's going to snowball from the low ground and get themselves away. Wow, the burning of mana is real.
That actually just took like 2 minutes for them to accomplish that and come with me in this top lane and kind of make it difficult for the Luna to get absolutely free farm.
It's ball time. They're coming up for Sing Sing. The serve is his way. Always want to fly. Didn't have mana for a stun. He was just short, so he threw out the Wave of Terror instead. A little bit of miscalculation coming out there of the timing of it.
Rotate, and he is actually right now.
They had the vision for it. So yeah, Yoki's going to move over. They put him inside the ball, and they have to go before Yoki's ready to run. So jump themselves up, and then the Wave of Terror. This time there is the stun available, and Yoki will blink himself up. Resolution also came in to give a bit of a hand because the jungle is just too crowded.
Yeah, remember that one time we talked about too? It was like there was a game with a Batrider and a Sand King already in it, and then you were like, maybe they take a Batrider, and we're like, no, actually, because the jungle just gets so crowded. You need the jungle open for heroes like this in that bottom.
Come with he's dead. Dead to the world. You have a Luna come in to drop one loose.
Right now, they have to pressure him. Like, they have to get the kill off on him. If he can actually just TP out, though, it would be such a big commitment right now, and they're actually sending
how do
in
you
the
even
birds.
pressure him, man? Like, the rest of Empire can TP down the bottom lane, and they could fight this one, so he can't TP out with the Familiars on top of him. But here come the mass TP, so Silent, he'll cop a large amount of damage, and there wasn't as much TP support as I thought. They came a little bit too late. The Wave of Terror is going to be there.
Oh,
the snowball in from Aloha. He's got the Sigil down, but there's more than enough damage to return the kill. And now in comes the Drought Ranger. Almost two hitting down Mind Nuts. Has to back up to the tower at Empire. This is the overextension, the overcommitment that you did not want to do. Resolution is going to get loose and beamed up. And Burden United, the buyback has come in from the Vipers. They're going to try and punish the pull, the dive in here. But what have you got? Okay, it's Resolution back up the World of Living because the Aegis Immortal. Slowing down Necroman, but they have to move to a different target. Soshka Burrow striking and Sandstorming underneath the Tier 1 tower. Mindnuts walks in to die. And Burden United lose 3 on the end of this. It cost a buyback from Silent and the burning of the Aegis.
Yeah, but you're okay with that.
Almost hitting it at 300 damage a hit.
I've never heard anyone so excited to just kind of read base damage numbers over here.
Dude, it makes their Ranger even sexier. Mindnuts in so much trouble. They're going to go for the Eclipse. And Necroman, there is a Viper Strike. They don't have a stun available, but is there a damage? He misses up the hill. There's not enough damage anyway. But Sing Sing, well, they're chasing after. Always want to fly with these Visage Familiars. They just lost one of them. The drop will come in. Looks like Sand King was able to pick off Queen of Pain back inside the river.
Yeah, and he doesn't even have to burn his ultimate in Yoki.
As well as the ability to give like life back to the rest of your teammates. A Tuskar that's causing so many problems during the fight as well. The Drought Ranger is giving everyone so much damage. And then, like, what else do you get? Like, this is probably going to be the easiest pick-up they could find, which is Open Always Want to Fly, using those new stuns of the Mud Golems to keep
that down.
If you can hit it. He missed to the last up hit.
Sing Sing's going to run into them.
He actually walked down, gets Walrus punched to death by the Tuskar. And this should be the Tier 2 tower in mid now.
Resolution's rotating over, but meanwhile on top, looks like Burden United are just kind of baiting out this come with me. But I don't know if this is going to even matter because this mid tower is going to go down so quickly.
Yep. And B is now going to worry about this economy. In fact, Necroman is a little bit too far up. It's starting to get in. He's able to get the poison attack off. They go into the Eclipse, but then VS swaps him out. And Chen's already sent back the Eclipsing Luna. So Mindnuts will end up dying. The Centaurs are running around. He's only got one more stomp really available here. So now you're going to lose your Chen army as well. Can just be taken out by the Viper. He's got more than enough damage by himself. As Aloha Dance playing bait game. Snowballs in, goes for come with me, tosses him up towards the air, and now Resolution on the high ground. So let's trigger that BKB of his, but he might be waiting for the Aegis. Soshka can't move anywhere. He's going to force up, but Resolution's going to kill him off, and that Epicenter did very minimal work. You still did lose the Vengeful Spirit. Remember, that's the negative aura that you're getting. And Resolution's even going to mop up one of the Familiars on the way out. We're going to split up fight. Mindnuts TPing out inside the jungle. But Empire know what they came here for. They want to kill off Necroman if possible and just push the issue. The BKB has gone off from Resolution. Maybe a little bit prematurely there. But they've managed to bring down 2 of BU, take out all the ultimates. They're trying to mop up these Familiars as well. There's no resummon available.
They might be able to catch come with me if he's not careful.
They may not care. Like, you just BKB and Silent goes up. While Yoki, there's his BKB, and yep, Snowball in after come with me. That's going to get the kill, and look at the BKB just go. Mindnuts has no way to get out of this one. He'll end up getting mech'd up, but died as well. And Sand King, TP out, not in time. 3 players lost from Burden United and Empire. Looks like they have a clear hold on this game at the moment.
Yeah, if they just march down, this should mean at minimum a set of racks. They could even go for this bottom.
They could even go for GG push if they wanted to.
I think that if the Sand King ult is used like that, like it was used on both the BKB targets, Empire don't have anything to be worried about. Like it's primarily the Sand King ult that's going to be doing most of the holding for them, but Sand King just doesn't have anything like a Veil. There's not a whole lot of damage that comes out on him, and Empire just deathballing down Raxes now.
Yep. The only one they can't take is top. Tier 2 tower still there. But at this rate, they could stick around for the fight.
Tuskar, and I don't even know if they have enough for things like gems. Like they do have one sentry, but it's not going to mean too much. And they're getting
coming out
in
the fight.
Jungle.
Blink Burrow, they go on a resolution, and well, there's your snowball, picks him up on the way through, and then he turns on the BKB. You got a little bit more space with the Gust pushing back Necroman away from him. They just want to beat down Cumberby, and there's still more than enough damage. The Familiars are being a nuisance, but they've now lost their damage output, and this should be the last fight. Necroman surrounded, and there it is. GG is the call. Team Empire will take 2-0 victory over Burden United.
Yeah, absolutely dominant game by them. This game felt like they were a little bit more patient with how they played it out. And just taking a look at who's joining us, and we can discuss the game a little bit more.